everyone, today I've got your If I Stay movie review. Chloe Grace Moretz plays a talented girl in love until tragedy strikes and leaves her soul to find a way back to her body. Basically the story, I originally thought it wasn't going to be what I thought it was, and then I ended up watching the movie. And basically the story goes, she plays this girl who is trying to get into Juilliard. She plays the viola, and she has slightly overbearing parents and falls immediately in love with the hottest boy in school. And I'm just thinking, that is like the most cliche, craziest thing that I've seen in a movie in a very, very long time. Her accident that she ends up having prevents her from living the full dream. And I'm thinking, maybe this is all a dream. As far as the casting goes, I'm always sometimes on the fence with Chloe Moretz because I know that she's very good and very believable in this movie. I really feel for her character and all of the things that she's going through in and out of her body, because she has this out-of-body experience. She plays Mia. I actually liked her better in this than the leading role that she had in the Carrie remake, so that's saying a lot. There was a moment close to the end of the movie where I literally wanted to cry because her performance in that one scene alone at the hospital was just so powerful, and I think I definitely shed some tears watching this movie. And the way she just expressed her emotions, it was just fantastic. And then the guy in this movie that she falls in love with, played by Jamie Blackley, he plays this rocker guy, and he's in a band, he sings and does all this stuff. So, he sort of feels connected to her because, they're both sort of talented in a sort of way. And I feel like that's the only reason why the relationship went the way it did. But at first it felt just really hokey because he immediately falls in love with her. Who does that? I don't know if that's actually what really happens in reality. That's why it's only a movie. He just loves the way she plays her music and all that stuff. I really did feel like they had some pretty good chemistry in this movie while it lasted. I'd probably let him take me to the opera, and that's not everybody's cup of tea. And another person that I'd like to mention was another actress, Liana Liberato, who I've seen in a lot of movies recently. Some movies that I didn't really particularly like her as an actress. She plays Mia's friend, and I feel like she just lands every role that she gets because every time she's in a movie, she's not really always in the leading role per se, and I didn't really favor her in this movie as well. Also, the actors that I kind of liked, but I kind of didn't like, were the two that played Mia's parents. Like I said, they were overbearing, but they'd be kind of fun to hang around because they seem to like the rocker boyfriend. That's pretty cool. But I just feel like they need to have their own friends and not their daughter's friend. Basically, I wouldn't technically find anything particularly bad to say about this movie in the end. Though I felt like it did go on a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought this movie should have been at least an hour, 40 minutes or something. Oh wait, it was. I think it actually should have been a little bit less than that because it was just dragging on. And there was a time that I was slightly falling asleep watching this, but then I was so upset. Maybe my eyes just got tired because I was crying so much. The one thing that sort of irritated me, or I didn't understand to the full extent, was the fact that in the timeline of this movie, they kept on going back and forth in time. So I was wondering why they did that, or why it was useful to do that. But it just got really confusing for me. But I thought that Chloe's character, like I said, made you want to root for her, and you were very sympathetic for her and what was going on. You wanted her to pull through it. I thought that was the greatest thing about it, and that's what kept me engaged. Overall, the movie was pretty good, and I definitely was crying by the end of it, and I was just you need to bring some Kleenex before you watch this movie. The last movie I definitely cried at was watching The Fault in Our Stars, which is kind of like this movie, sort of, in a way. And not to compare the two, but they definitely bring out all the feels, I'm just saying. So I would definitely recommend checking this out. I would give it 2 thumbs up, or when I start a rating system, I will give it some hearts. So be on the lookout for that, but only when I reach 300 subscribers. So subscribe, people. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of If I Stay. Was it good? Did you end up crying watching this movie? What did you think about the chemistry of the two main characters? As always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, come back every Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.